Although I try to make it to as many different tracks as possible, sometimes the weather changes my plans. That was the case on Saturday. Initially, I'd hoped to make my first visit to Roaring Knob Motorsports Complex to take in the UFO Late Model Series. But I played the safe bet and made it to a track I've only been to once, Hummingbird Speedway. The rear-wheel drive 4-cylinder started off the evening. Here is the 76B of Alan Barnett taking the lead from the one of Mark Hummel. Meanwhile, Barnett's teammate, Mike Anderson, makes it 3 wide in a battle for the top spot. Barnett would maintain first place. Later on, the 47 of Adam Nixon tries to muscle his way past Anderson for 3rd place. The two get hooked together, ending Nixon's night. On the lap 6 restart, the teammates do battle while the 14 of Paul Metz Jr. tries to squeeze between them. A lap later, Anderson retakes the runner-up spot. Barnett and Anderson run 1 and 2 the rest of the way, with Barnett edging out his teammate. Metz held on to 3rd, with George Bailey finishing 4th and Tim Bailey in 5th. Onto the street stocks, where Craig Lobb in the 44 is on the pole position with Brandon Connor on his outside. And it's Craig Bainey in the 7, making it 3 wide to start the action. Connor lifts, leaving Lobb and Bainey to duke it out for the lead. On a lap 3 restart, Bainey gains the lead with some 3 wide action taking place for 3rd. Bob Rossman in the yellow 48 drifts high and loses several positions. On the same lap, Bainey's hopes for a win go up in smoke as he slows on the front stretch. So we have another restart. This time, Lobb grabs the lead briefly. Connor pulls even off of 2 while Gary Little tries to use the bottom groove to challenge the front runners. Little is able to take 2nd as Connor holds on to 1st. Behind them is the 37 of Joe Cott, who has already worked his way to the front after starting 13th. Around the halfway point, we have another restart. Cott has made his way to 2nd, but he doesn't take long to move to 1st place. With 3 laps to go, Rossman takes 3rd place from Connor, while Little has moved to 2nd, but can't close the gap as Cott captures his 2nd straight street stock win. Joe, congratulations. While those guys were running up front, you came from 13th and put a whooping on them.
Yeah, the car was just hooked up on the bottom side. I mean, just patience and consistency is what my mom always tells me. I want to say big thanks to her, my dad, my wife, Melissa. I mean, without them, I couldn't have done it. I mean, the car's just awesome on the bottom side. That's about all I got to say. I mean, it's the best the car's ever felt since I've been racing.
Well, a tight track like this, what's the key to getting through there? I mean, they're going 3 wide. How do you get through there?
Just patience. I mean, patience. You got to take your time. I mean, I didn't even turn hardly any RPMs coming up through there. It wasn't until I think I got up to 2nd when I really could get into the gas. I mean, the car's just awesome. You just got to take your time on these little bull rings. I mean, that's the real key.
As you were coming up on the 17, were you thinking of a strategy, a way to get by them?
I was thinking about moving up to the high side, but then that caution came out, and I started right beside him, and I just tried beating him, getting into 1, and it worked. I mean, it worked. I got in there, got the lead, and then I just calmed myself down, tried hitting my marks lap after lap. I mean, that's pretty much what it takes here, just hitting your marks over and over and over again.
For a racer who hasn't been here before, what would you say the appeal is of Hummingbird?
Oh, it's awesome racing, door to door. Most of the guys, I mean, they'll run you clean, door to door. Usually, I mean, you can go in full tilt with the guy beside you, and you can actually trust them here. At least I can. I haven't had any problems with anybody. I mean, other than Robbins racing, of course. So it's Cott, followed by Little, Rossman, Connor, and Chad Rougeau. In the limited late models, Bob McMillan in the 50 powers past the 55 of Denny Fenton at the start of the race. But on the bottom, Luke Hoffner quickly takes the runner-up spot as Fenton wiggles off of turn 2. 8 laps in, Hoffner has just gotten by McMillan. Entering turn 3, the leaders almost get caught up in this incident. On a lap 9 restart, Hoffner slides high, allowing the 18 of Ed Connor to take 2nd. Connor then closes on McMillan. Hoffner bumps Connor, and Eric Moore goes too low, moving a tractor tire while cars stack up behind him. For a couple of laps, Hoffner and McMillan ran side by side until another caution came out. It's now lap 15, 10 to go, and Hoffner makes his move on a restart. McMillan settles into second place. Late in the race, Connor regains the position, but with the laps winding down, can't catch the 15 machine as Hoffner wins his first race of the season at Hummingbird. Luke, congratulations, your first win here. I guess a little crazy out there, 3 wide at times.
Yeah, that was some really good racing tonight. I fell back to fourth there for a while, and I didn't think I was going to be able to make it back up there, but we really had a good car tonight. My pit crew done a good job. They got me some traction, and that's what that's what counted. We got a lot of traction tonight, so we were in pretty good shape.
McMillan was pretty strong there. Were you surprised that you could get by him?
Yeah. Bob's always hard to pass, you know, so he's a really good runner. And I don't know who was in the 18 tonight. I'm not sure, but he's hard to pass too. Yeah, I didn't know where he came from that one lap. But anyway, we had a good car, and I thought I could get him, but I wasn't sure because this is a brand new car this year. So we finally got her going though and won one. So we're in pretty good shape now.
It seems like you have this new car dialed in here, and we'll probably see you back winning fairly regularly like in the past.
Boy, I hope so. I don't know. We got the first one out of the road, so now we'll see what happens, you know. We just keep trying, keep digging at it.
How was the track tonight? Because it was going 3 wide. It had to have been very good.
Oh, yeah. It was really racy tonight. And if fans didn't like that race, they don't like racing, you know what I mean?
The top 5 looks like this: Hoffner, Connor, Moore, McMillan, with Dwayne Brooks in 5th. Kyle Shannon picked up his first win of the season in the pure stocks, and Sean Fetter was the victor in the front wheel 4 cylinders.
Coming up next, a look at some upcoming special events and also some more racing action that you will want to see. That's all when Pit Pass returns in a moment.